Hey guys, Jonathan here, aka Mini Superheroes Today, and I am at Orlando Brickco. You guys know and love Atlanta Brickco, and Orlando Brickco is the Florida location. It is so amazing here, as you can see behind me. Sealed sets, used sets, minifigs, Lego Masters builds. You can find it all here in Orlando Brickco. So I'm here with my friend Ethan the Artisan, who's behind the camera, as well as Chris, aka Duck Bricks, who's floating around here somewhere. And Orlando Brickco has challenged us to a $1,200 shopping spree and sponsored this video. So the goal is for each of us to find things that we love, cool things, and have the most epic haul we can for $1,200. Now there's a lot to look around here at the store. We've got every Lego theme represented. So we entered the Star Wars section, which is super awesome. But another part of the challenge is for you to watch every video, my video, Chris's, and Ethan's, all on our respective channels to see different perspectives of the store, different deep dives, and of course everybody's haul, where you can vote who had the best haul when it's all said and done. The other cool thing beyond that is you can go to Orlando Brickco's website and actually sign up to get a free autograph photo by myself, Chris, and Ethan that Orlando Brickco will mail to you and process everything, so you can get a free autograph from the three of us that we signed right here today while supplies last. Now, we're about to enter the Marvel section in the back here. If you look up above me, this is the actual Stark Expo exhibit display from Iron Man 2. Remember, Howard Stark is leaning up against this? That was actually in Iron Man 2, just like this Flushing Meadows, New York City World Expo was as well. So actual Iron Man props are here that you can see at Orlando Brickco. Now, in the Marvel section, everything along this wall are sealed, retired sets. So really cool stuff, right? Like the old Iron Man armory, sealed and ready to go with all the minifigs. Then, of course, we actually have built sets all along the top here, and really cool stuff. So a great way to get a set you might have missed or something like that. Over here, we have minifigs, really awesome stuff too. Like we've got that Black Widow Comic Con set hiding back there. Up under here, we've got like the Spider-Man 2099, Scarlet Spider, 3 Deadpools even, and if we look right across from Deadpool there's Captain America over to the right. That is the Toy Fair exclusive Captain America that they only made 125 of, so that's pretty amazing. Now as we go through, we've got all of these different Iron Man armors through here, which are amazing. Just about every Iron Man armor that's ever been in a Lego set. Then we get into all of the different Avengers like Thor, Black Widow, Black Panther, the Guardians of the Galaxy, the X-Men, everything you could possibly want. So you definitely want to come here and explore. And honestly, we've been spending all day here. Like, it's almost 7 o'clock now, and we've been here since 11 a.m. and the inventory's rotated and changed all throughout the day. So you literally cannot come here often enough and see all the different things that transpire. It's time to get shopping for all three of us and find all the cool things we can. So let's walk around the store, check out what we can find, and then of course wrap it up with the haul. So let's get to it. crazy first 2-ish hours of the meet and greet. It's been a blast. Chris actually signed a couple copies of his set, which is pretty fun. And we've been signing these photos today, which is super exciting. Stay tuned till the end of the video. I'll let you know how you can get one of these, even if you didn't make it to the event today. And yeah, look at that.
I'm so merged. The Artisan.
Yeah, where's the Artisan?
Oh yeah.
All right, we are getting toward the end of the meet and greet. We only have about 4 each of the bricks left. We have just given them all away.
And coincidentally, we happened to bring literally the same amount of bricks, which is insane. Like unplanned, there's just 4 sets of bricks left, and they all stick together. That's absolutely crazy.
So whoever the next 4 people to walk up to the table are very, very lucky. But it's been so much fun. It's been great.
Oh, yeah.
So many people have come through. We've been signing stuff all day. I signed a set of Indiana Jones instructions, which was really cool. You signed your sets.
A ton of times.
Kids brought mocks that they had us sign, like stuff that they built, which
Someone
was really
gave
cool.
me a Lego duck.
What? Yeah, that's so rad.
Subscribe to Duck Bricks.
But yeah, it's been an awesome day. So Orlando Brickco, thank you guys so much for having us out. It has been absolutely awesome. We of course have to complete our shopping and our hauls. There's still so much to go. But yeah, really excited. We're locked in.
We're docked in.
Doc Wyatt.
Merge.
What a monstrosity.
Kevin Burke.
Yeah, I missed you guys. It was like really nice to see you in person though.
That was a young version of Crux, so technically we have... On one hand, I agree, like, I really don't like it. It's probably my least favorite season 7, but on the other hand, it'd be...
All right, so at Orlando Brickco, we're in M&R's Whatnot studio. Layer. Oh, I like
no
Layer.
So you can call it a layer.
The cup, oh shame.
Yes.
This is crazy to see.
Yeah, this room's very, very packed.
Oh my god. All the books back here too, dear god.
A lot of reading to do.
Wow.
A lot of reading to do. That's cool. I mean, we just have like so much stuff in here. It's hard to even like pick out what's coolest.
Whoa.
I want to show people the box you're gonna buy too. Don't forget that. I'll
That's
grab
true.
it.
That's true. All right.
And we'll see how good it looks in my hands.
Well, by the time people will see this, I probably will own it, but that is
Hopefully.
pretty rad.
Is that a battery case?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Gotta have it. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 influencer box with all kinds of cool stuff. Although not really any like Lego exclusive stuff, but
it's
is
a
pretty
little
rad.
sad what's inside. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like the worst Lego Marvel influencer box to date, but it is cool. It's Kang themed, of course, from the game. So you know me. It means I probably have to have it. So they just pulled an entire box of banners from the back. What is this? Oh, that's City.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I want that. I actually have this one. Pause. Given Ethan's recent purchase history.
Pause. So they pulled out a bunch of banners for us to look at. That is so cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a whole hall set aside in that back room, and I may just be walking away with only banners. It's so tempting.
It's unreal. That's crazy. Before we finalize our hauls, we have to see the warehouse over here at Orlando Brickco. Of course, the greatest chauffeur and apparently the greatest Lego collector of all time, according to Chris's autograph, Flounder, is driving us over, so we got to go check it out and see what this warehouse is all about. Whoa. Whoa. This is so crazy.
So this is basically when we get bulk in, it gets sorted. It kind of goes into here, into its categories. and then from there it gets finally sorted into.
Can I buy this?
Walder. That's the only one I have, and that thing is the only thing that gets me through sorting. We're looking to get more of them.
2x4.
That sounds good, yeah.
The Artisan
I would love to.
I think I found what I wanted.
There you go, man. How long are you working for today?
Is that the minifig?
Oh.
Yeah, if you feel it's clean, it's not.
Oh, no, some of it's dusty. I don't know. Where's like...
So it turns out we actually all are slightly under. Ethan doesn't have a lot of wiggle room, so I don't
Ethan's
think.
got like $7. I think he can get nothing.
But the fact that we were all under budget is actually pretty exciting. You're at $724.
Yes, which to be fair is because I chose not to get two big things, one of which I technically already own, and the other one of which I can get for a lot cheaper. So.
Yeah. And for me, I'm at 986, so just enough wiggle room to go look around for something cool. It's not going to be hard here. It's more so what don't I want as much. So at this point, the challenge is tightening up because it's who can get the coolest haul. So with what we have left, who can do it?
See, I think there's actually a problem with this challenge because Duck Bricks, by his nature, owns the most cool stuff. I think we can say, statistically, he already owns all the really cool stuff.
Then get more cool stuff.
But I don't want to get something I already own. So obviously, I think the other two have the leg up on me because they're getting sets that are cool, but Duck Bricks already owns them. Whereas Duck Bricks getting all the random
Crazy
stuff.
humble brag I've ever seen. This is crazy. He's like, the reason I'm losing is because I already have everything.
Correct.
So the entire store is absolutely awesome, but of course here on the channel we're all about Marvel and DC. I'm going to walk you through and show you some of the highlights here, but just as I walk through and show you what they've got, it's loose sets, it's minifigures, it's more loose sets, and then when we turn around here, got Harry Potter over there, Harry Potter over here, and even more Marvel awesomeness, all in sealed poly bags and boxes. Just amazing stuff all around. So there's a lot of the store to explore, but I definitely wanted to highlight the Marvel section because that is what we love the most. All right, it's time to do my tally. Chris is figuring his out. Ethan is still counting his parts. And we've all gone for very, very different approaches to what we are taking home. So for me, my goal is to kind of stretch out the value as much as possible in as many different directions as possible. So I tried to go for some things I've never seen before, some things that you don't see every day, and just some unique things that'll be good for like making figures and parts and things like that. So we're going to tally it up. Grumpy here, the greatest tallier in all the land, is about to do the tally here. So
tax is added, so is my tax.
Oh, perfect. All right, here we go. Let's start tallying. So the first things I'm adding in here are Deadpool. He's 160. It is high, but he ain't getting any easier to find out there. So Deadpool's at 160. And we've got a slightly damaged Dr. Doom. He's got a little damage on the back of the torso, but you really can't see it from the front. And he's coming in at 95. Starting off strong here with the most expensive figures, so we'll set those aside as we get going. Now we'll jump all the way down the scale to some smaller things, just stuff that I think are cool, like these pop badges, which you can get at the different Legoland resorts. This one's $2, so, I just thought that was cool for $2. This is a translucent Duplo brick for pass holders at Legoland Florida for $3. I think that's a lot of fun. Got a Duplo polar bear standing on an iceberg for $2.99, $3 on that. And then we got this vintage Duplo guy, just random, and he's $2. So, as you can see, I'm not going for, like, the craziest of crazy on every single individual item. I'm just going for things that are kind of interesting and neat, especially when they're less than $5 a piece. Like this Brick or Treat Legoland California brick. Doesn't say what year it would be from, but the copyright says 2007, so reasonable to stand. And that one's $3. Now we're getting into some DC stuff. This one here is Clark Kent and Bizarro. Bizarro is coming in at $15 and Clark Kent was $30. So this is the only Clark Kent Lego minifigure that's ever been made. So especially with the movie on the way, I think that's a cool pickup. This one's interesting. At first glance, it looks like the 2008 Harley Quinn, but you can see she's got a little piece in the top of her head indicating this was a keychain. So for $3, it's still pretty cool to pick up. If I really wanted to, I could remove that keychain piece out of there, but for $3, that's a question I'll answer later. So that's that. We got $4 here on this construction worker, but not just any construction worker, the one from the Spider-Man 4 Plus versus Doc Ock set. Most people would miss that. but not many superheroes today. All right, now we got a whole bag of figures here. We got check it out. I'm part of Mini Superheroes Today haul. It's Oscob the Penguin. He came in at $9, I believe. We got a Batman here for $6. I think, or maybe he's $6. I don't know. What do you think?
That's a 6.
Okay, that's a 6. I think Calendar Man is a 6 as well, and the Riddler was the $12 figure, so just some cool variations there. We've got Dr. Wu, not to be confused with Doc Wyatt or Sensei Wu, for $4.
Doc Wu, dude. Doc Wu.
Doc Wu.
Oh, we make dinosaurs.
You never know what you're going to get with this crew. I have no idea who this guy is, but for $5, I think the legs could be cool for making custom figures. So, sometimes that's all the more logic there is. Here, we've got some animals here. We've got Pickles the Dachshund, who has the wheels in the back. And we've got a winking squirrel. There is a sentence I never thought I would say, but both of those come in at $4 a piece. I found Kevin Feige. I don't know what he goes for. Maybe we could look him up in the background while we're going here. I don't think he's crazy, but, I mean, how often do you come across just random Kevin Feige and not, with the whole set? So that's pretty fun. All right, now we're jumping all the way back up to something expensive. This is a sealed Silver Centurion poly bag at $129.99. So definitely pricey, but, man, you're just not seeing these sealed ones every day. We did get to go over to the warehouse before, and at the warehouse I picked up a lot of cool pieces like the Gladiator helmets, a little raccoon helmet, just some various stuff, and these Daily Bugle pieces here, 3 of those, and the Justice League. And this entire bag they priced at $15, which I thought was pretty good. This is pretty wild. Now, realistically, if I hunt harder for this, could I find it cheaper? Yes. But will I remember to hunt hard for this? Probably not. When you see it, you just got to go for it. The Lego Batman movie soundtrack on CD.
Do they have another one of those?
You open it up. This is the only one I saw. 2 discs.
Over on your number.
So there we go. And disc 1 is all the music, and disc 2 is actually the score. So again, like, you could probably find it out there, like, maybe a little bit less.
I've never seen that before.
But that's me too. I've never seen it either. So I'm like, it's here. I'm here. We're just meant to be together. So for $20,
He's going to be playing it in the car on the way home.
Yeah.
That's
Physical
it.
media, it's going to be a lost art soon.
That's true. That's true. It could be a decent investment in the
Here's
long
your
run.
Feige count. Feige is $13.
Feige is $13. So we're gonna.
I wonder if he knows he's worth only $13.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Got another Silver Centurion here. Yes, I am insane enough that I'm buying a loose one and a sealed one. This one clocks in at $100, so he's adding a lot of weight here. This is a sealed Battle of Atlantis from Justice League, and now you might be wondering why I picked this up. Well, last year Jason Momoa came to Nashville, and I thought, man, I might be able to get close enough to the stage that maybe I could like hold up the box and he would sign it. I parked my car, walked all the way to the front of the venue, and they told me I couldn't take anything in with me that was like physical beyond my phone and wallet, but if I wanted to gift him the set, I could leave it at the front and they would give it to him. Well, I didn't necessarily want to do that because I was hoping that the gift might be his signature on it for me. So I walked it all the way back to my car, and then I'm like, you know what? I could actually open it, take the instructions out, put those in my pocket, and if I got lucky enough to get close to the stage, maybe that could happen. So I had to open my only sealed copy of this, and I just haven't come across another sealed one. And at $30, I don't think that that's too bad of a buy.
Did you get the instructions signed?
Didn't get it signed. Sad. So I opened it for nothing, which makes it so much worse, but oh well. All right, now we're jumping over here to the Black Widow Comic-Con exclusive set. This was supposed to be at San Diego Comic-Con 2020, which of course was canceled. I'll let you guess the reason why. But this ended up online instead for a very limited time on Amazon. And what's so cool about this is you got an exclusive Black Widow in her white suit, as well as Red Guardian, which as of right now is the only Red Guardian minifigure that's ever been made. So 2 exclusive minifigs, really great build, and sealed Comic-Con box for $100. I think that that's pretty sweet, especially because it's sealed. Now we're getting down to the last 2 items. This is a Lego Batman movie IMAX poster for $8. It's so cool. Little mini thing. Yeah, isn't it? That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
For $8.
It really is.
Now, Chris...
It would look a lot cooler in Duck Bricks' pile.
Oh, you want to buy it for me, dude? That's so nice. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
of
you.
course, of course.
All right, we can deduct 8 and put it onto Chris's. No, Chris and I have a good rule. You know, we tussle a little bit when we are out here hunting, but it's the unspoken rule. Bionicle, Exoforce, Chima, Ninjago, that all goes to Chris first dibs, and Superheroes and Indiana Jones go to me first dibs. Kind of a first right of refusal thing, so that's how it always goes.
I don't know, man. I certainly didn't get any first right of refusal when you and Ethan found 2 copies of the Lego wooden blocks in Denmark. I'm just saying. Not a one of you asked if Duck Bricks wanted to even consider bidding on it.
That doesn't sound like Bionicle, Exoforce, you know, just not.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Well, speaking of skill issues, the last item here is a $100 Iron Man mosaic. I actually don't have this version of it. I built the one from Iron Man 1, and now we'll need to get the Hulkbuster one. And I guess in the long run, I'll need to get the giant one of all 3 combined. But for right now, $100, less than it was at retail. I think that is a good purchase. No idea how I'm going to get it home. Going to have to deconstruct it. But Grumpy. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. I was going to ask for the total, but I forgot. A whole bunch of, wait for it, never before featured on the channel, at least I don't think, DC trading cards. These are long retired. They come in foil packs, and really, really cool. I think these retired, well, these came out in 2019, so they've been retired for at least 5 years, assuming they made it into the 2020 cycle. So half a decade old. There are 30 packs in there, and those total to $100. So now we can get our final total. Grumpy, what do we got?
7 out of the tax, $986.
Whoa, I'm way under.
Whoa, you know what that means?
That means I should spend more money.
I think that means that Duck Bricks here is a little over. You could donate some. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. It's Duck Bricks is just a little
So
over.
would you say so far he's winning though because his is under?
I think whoever's
Like,
winning
Price is
has the
Right.
coolest haul. And
Yes, that is correct.
the coolest haul implies that since I am over budget, my haul is by definition cooler.
But you're going to have to leave some of that behind because it won't fit budget. So, you know, and I do have some extra money. Doc Wyatt's birthday is coming up. I mean, I don't actually know when it is, but, you know, it's always nice to think of the Doc. But yeah, so what? That leaves me what did you say the total was?
986.
986. All right, so 100 some change to
986.
986. All right, so it leaves me 100, 200 to work with. That's exciting. That's cool. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll figure out what the last of it will be, but I can't believe I'm under budget. I legitimately don't know how that happened.
Wow.
And I'm thrilled. This is awesome.
Yeah, we'll check Grumpy's math.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
All right.
Yeah,
all
I
right.
did graduate in Louisiana, so you know.
Oh, man. Yeah, we don't have to check it. It's Grumpy. Come on, we know. But all right, I guess we'll recheck it, and hopefully I'll do a little more shopping. Stay tuned. All right, we just went on a shopping spree for Ethan. Obviously, you're going to have to watch all 3 of our videos to get the full experience, but that was a ton of fun.
Duck Bricks ducked in.
Oh, yeah. So, Ethan is now at max capacity. Are you?
I'm literally exactly.
Okay.
I'm not even perfect. I'm flat. Don't even have $1.
Okay, I'm just about even too, so I think we go ahead.
How
and
much
round
do you
it up.
have left?
About $50, but I know what I want.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right, time to head back and tally her up.
Monstrosity.
Okay, so the final things I decided to pick up were this really cool Legoland Factory Discovery Center brick from Chicago, to commemorate this trip, of course. This is a Lego system set that is technically the first superhero minifig ever, given we've got that town superhero guy. I've got these, which are interesting. It is vintage Lego salt and pepper shakers. That's really cool. Got this here, silver bricks. I don't actually know the story on these, do you?
They came in a bricks box. So for Lego's
cool.
anniversary of the brick, they came in these big brick bins. They had silver ones and they had gold ones.
Cool. Well, there you go. I got the gold ones back in the day. And then I got a bunch of these. I'll just hold them up. I got a bunch of different Speed Champions cars with the intention of using them to turn it into the Fantastic car from Fantastic Four First Steps.
That's so smart.
That's going to round out my collection here, and we're going to call it a day. All right, so now that I'm home, let's take a look at the haul. We'll start with the biggest stuff stuff up first. I did end up getting that Batman IMAX poster. Sadly, it got a little damaged on the way home, but that's completely on me. I was really running out of room in my luggage, so it is what it is. I got this. Chris pointed out that this is technically the first Lego superhero ever, because it's kind of like this town guy that has a mask on and he's flying, and he even has a little cape on. So I thought that'd be pretty cool. As you could see, I dropped $60 of my credit on that. Here we've got the Battle of Atlantis from Aquaman. You guys heard the story about me having to open mine, so it was good to get another one sealed. Of course, I did pick up a sealed Black Widow set here. $100 on this, but the best part about this, of course, is that exclusive white suit Black Widow and the first and only Red Guardian minifigure ever, so that's cool. And the final big item I picked up, of course, was the Iron Man mosaic, and this was such a cool piece because I actually have the other Iron Man mosaic on my wall right here. So now the only one I need is the Hulkbuster, and then of course to get the big one where they're all combined someday, but that can come some day down the line. Now let's look at the smaller minifigs. Alright, and now we're to the next part of the haul. I picked up the Aston Martin and 2 of the McLarens because I want to dump out all the pieces and try to build the Fantastic car from Fantastic Four First Steps. As for minifigures, I picked up Kevin Feige, the Silver Centurion, that Harley Quinn keychain, that was only $3, Doctor Doom, Deadpool, hey, check it out, it's Oz Cobb. Then we've got Calendar Man, I just like this little Duplo polar bear, tons and tons of DC trading cards. These are retired, so they're very hard to find now. A sealed Silver Centurion, the Lego Batman movie soundtrack on CD, this Ninjago movie journal. If you don't know it about me, I actually journal every day of my life, so that's a cool one for me, kind of combining my loves of Lego and journaling. Then all of these parts from the warehouse were $15. Just some really great parts all around, especially for $15, and they're like that Justice League shield. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Then I got some promos from Legoland, like this pop badge, all these bricks like for annual pass holders, Brick or Treat, all of that good stuff. A vintage Duplo person, the Riddler, Clark Kent, Bizarro, Dr. Wu, Pickles the Dachshund, that winking squirrel, Batfleck, and the construction worker. So I really think that I was able to stretch my dollar pretty far. Oh yeah, also got these 2 chrome 2x4 pieces. So especially over here, a lot of my money went into what you're seeing on screen right now, especially right now. But it was so much fun to shop. Let me know what you guys thought of the haul, and don't forget to check out that link down below so you can get one of those signed photos. There's not many of them to go around, so you'll want to jump on that soon before they're gone so you can get a piece of the fun from our awesome day at Orlando Brickco. Let me know what you thought of the haul, and I'll see you guys on the next video.